Hi, Kathy. Come on in. Come on in. Say hi. Hi, how are you doing, honey? Been in any great trips? How's it going? I just got this crazy piece in. Oh my gosh. I just opened a box. Hi, Sleeker. Look at this. Look at this. I think it's Bobble Bar. I think it's Bobble Bar. This is insane. I'm just trying to determine what the tag says. So I think I might just do a quick screenshot on it. But there's the tag. I'm not sure if that's Bobble Bar or not. But it's crazy. Florida. Okay. Well, it's been frickin' cold. Gotta go to Florida. I need some sparkle. I need it. Hmm. So, how long were you gone? Oh, I know. I know. The Geek Squad. There's so many things going on in the world that, with AI and everything else, I mean, who knows what's going to happen to people in my generation? I don't know. I think we're all going to be lost. Oh, okay. So it's cold there too. I know Gina's had some really nice weather, but now the rain's back. Ours has been chilly. We've been chilly, and now we got a whole week of rain. Mm-hmm. Whole week of rain. Anyway, so I was going to take a quick snap of that little emblem just while we wait for a couple more people. But yeah, I hope that you are well rested, Miss Kathy. Oh, a new puppy. What kind? I love puppies. My husband won't get one. We usually just get adult dogs because they need to be potty trained. But sometimes the adult dogs that you adopt aren't potty trained either, so there's that. But let me do a quick screenshot of. Besides, I've already got a dog, and this one doesn't. This one doesn't. Oh, a pommy. Yeah. These are just the peel and stick stuff, but these are kind of the up higher end. Pom chai, pom chai. So Chihuahua Pomeranian is what I'm getting from that. Okay, let's go in here and go to Google Lens. Because I want to get a picture of this. See if it'll. There we go. Come on, weirdo. Okay. Now I remember, I recall this right here, this symbol. Okay, I want you guys to take a quick look right there. I'm gonna just go like this. This symbol right here. Right here. This one right here. See if I can get it. You guys need to get a really good look at that. This right here, that symbol is paparazzi. Paparazzi. This is a paparazzi piece. So, if you know people, if you're dying to have this piece right here, this piece right here, paparazzi sells their jewelry for $5. So I'll sell it to you for $5. But I would highly recommend that you, and that's retail, $5. I would highly recommend you remember this little tag right there, paparazzi. So I'm not going to sell it unless somebody really has to have it. So this whole silver tone lot, I think, is a big dump. I mean, they're nice pieces, but I was hoping that I would be getting, maybe some sterling in this lot. It's a big old pipe dream. Big old pipe dream. This is aluminum. There's this one. So yeah, a lot of this stuff came in, and I think I spent too much. I think $5 is too much on these pieces. There is a Sarah Coventry piece in here though, which is this is kind of cool. What I like about this one is that you can unhook it from here and have a brooch. So that's cool. That one I think I'll hang on to. I mean, Sarah Coventry's pricing is still, it hasn't gone up in value. Maybe because it was the paparazzi of the 60s, I don't know. But, I'm not going to knock them because they did come out with some really great designer pieces. So here's some more stuff like this. This is all costume. Yeah, I think most of this is going to go into the yard sale. So yeah, hit the like button if you can. Sometimes it's hard if you're watching on your television to hit that like button. That's a really cool peacock. No marks. Nope. Yeah, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you're just hanging out in the chat, just, you can say hi. We don't bite. Anyway, so how this works is I will start everything out as auction style. And if no one purchases it, it becomes a buy it now. And then I recap at the end. Shipping starts at $8. And then after $100, it's free shipping. So just so you know. Oh, there's this one. Ta-da. Very lightweight aluminum feeling. So yeah, I'm just kind of bouncing through this. Oh, this one was cool. This is Chico's. What do you think this is? From the 2000s? That's got to be vintage by now. Anyway, Kathy, I don't know if you've been here since my daughter got engaged. Anyway, so that's new for me. We already have a venue, so it's 13 months away. And so I'm kind of just, any of this excess money that I make from jewelry, I'm going to start putting it toward, the little things like, favors and guest books and, things like that. So that, because those are the stuff that, by the time, you get to getting those things, they add up, the little tiny itty bitty things. So anyway. Yeah, I'm sure maybe I sent you a message. Yeah, it is exciting. Look at this one. This one has a lobster claw, so I don't know how old it is, but it's one of these kinds. It's kind of like it's encapsulated. So yeah, we're taking steps, but it's 13 months away. Well, it will be. Actually, it'll be 12 months. It's a little over 12 months, and that's when we probably are going to have to. That's what I mean. We're probably going to have to get on that, because I stopped in at a bridal shop last week, and they said, well, you kind of need to give it 6 to 9 months to get your dress. The rest of it can be, it doesn't take, since they have their own in-house tailor, they can, you know, they can work on it, you know. So yeah, so I think that's kind of important, is to, you know, get the dress. Who's this? Is this another paparazzi piece? Look at that bright pink dyed howlite. I don't mean to. Yeah, I think they're all made to order. They might have like the basic necessities, you know, like a you know, a basic, I don't know. Because, I mean, depending on the fabric and, you know, maybe it requires a specific kind of dressmaker. Hi, Gina. Hi, hi. Anyway, I'm just going through this stupid lot I bought. I think I was able to salvage like 1, 2, maybe 6 pieces out of this. There's still more to go through. I've got like all these earrings, but it's all just silver tone. So that's all I'm doing. I know, Kathy's all rested up. She's ready to rock. Yeah, she's been actually looking at samples of fabric from, you know, you can order like, I think up to 6 swatches for the bridesmaids and stuff like that. But, you know. Oh, Gina, I got a paparazzi necklace. I just showed it to, I just showed it to Sleeker and Kathy. This is so funny. So yeah, this is the mark. So know what to avoid. Hi there, Miss Heidi. Avoid this mark. That's paparazzi. And this is just a crazy necklace. And I can't believe that they sell their jewelry for $5. Maybe it's got up to $6, but I just can't believe they sell their jewelry for $5 a piece. I mean, you know. Garbage. And a bunch of little pendants and earrings and such. But this one I thought was cool. This one has some wear to it. Maybe I'll just warm up the room. This has some wear to it on this part right here. But look at all these charms. Ooh, this is cool. This might not be a, okay, so there's some added charms. This is where I need to look, because what if one of these charms on this necklace here doesn't belong? And it, you know, maybe it's gold or silver. I need to be careful. I need to be careful, folks. So yeah, you know, there might be sterling on here. Who knows? Look at this cool one. This articulates. Oh, no problem. No problem. Oh no, that looks like luggage or something. Yeah, sometimes you buy these lots, and at one time I found a 14 karat gold bracelet in a kid lot. Wow, this is gorgeous. I can show this if you guys want. This Chico's is so underrated. I mean, look at that. That's loaded. Loaded with charms. And from what I can tell, where's the hitchhiker? Some of these look like they don't belong on here. Where's that one? Because it was different. It had a lobster claw. in your video. Gray beaded necklace. Okay. Let me put that down. Which video? Oh, the Japan collar. Okay. I have that right here. Gray beaded necklace. I don't know that it's, is it pearl? Pearl, this one right here. Is that the one? The other one's silk knotted, gray beaded. Okay, so I have the purse right there. Gray beaded. Okay. Let's see, what did I have? Move this stuff out of the way. 16 to 21 inches. You can double check that. I bought about 25 of these. Tired of losing them, tired of them breaking. So 18 to 21. Yes, that is correct. Starting bid will be $12. They're glass. Kathy's in at 12. Thank you so much. And this overhead light, I do like it. I just, you know, playing around with it. All right, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Kathy. Thank you. I like starting off with a sale, but that's kind of cheating because you requested it, so I kind of knew. Kind of knew. Thank you. I'm wearing amber. Put this back over here. Yes, I did do 2 videos. I think what I will do is, since the last video was really good, better than the first video because I did it all vertical, I might do some of those. But let me grab a few items. I'm going to do a couple of consignment items, and then let's just I don't know, do that one. And okay, this one's 21 to 23 inches. It has a 13.5-inch drop. This one. And these look like they might be dyed. Well, blister pearls here. These are just crazy. These look almost like candy, chunky monkeys. That's fabulous. And I mean, the ribbon's in good condition. The ribbons can be replaced, you know, if that's your desire. Is there any glass? I think these are glass right here. So I have a starting bid on this one. $12. Let me know if you have any questions about it. I know, really. It needs its own bra. But they're acrylic. They're not glass. Thank goodness, you know? Thank goodness. And where is, I need a box or something. I need a box to put my passes in so that I can, Is this empty? Found an empty box. Okay. So I'm going to do pass. This is available as a buy it now, and I'm going to probably do a recap at the end, but I do want to write on here a note to me. Okay, oops. I always like it when I mark myself because that means it's a good sale. They're all good sales. I get to hang out with you guys. Okay, and now I have a Kate Spade. It's in really good shape. Really good shape. And of course it's totally marked. There's the spade right there, signature on the inside. Did I write a size on this? No. Let me, I'm rearranging stuff and it's a little chaotic, so all I can do is do a tape measure. I can't do a cone check. So the interior measurement is, looks like it's 2 1/4. There. Let me do a close-up. Get out of the way. I'll do I have this as a starting bid of $30 on the Kate Spade in this kind of seafoam green. Yeah. I can hear the rain. I can hear the rain. Consignment. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. I'll go do a couple of from the other buckets. Oh, I do have a compact Volupte. It's in reasonable condition considering its age. And this one is 2 3/4 square. There is a little bit of, which one's the top? Oh, this is the top. Some nicks right there in the enamel. And then the bottom's in really great shape. The inside, I don't think this is the original puff. And there, I'm not going to open it. It opens just fine. on my video. And then the mirror is in really good condition. Really good condition. No issues on that. So I'm going to do a starting bid of 30 on this one. I can't believe the prices of compacts these days. Let me take a tissue. Kathy's in at 30. Thank you, honey. Hi, look at my big head. Yeah, they used to advertise on or put their logo on this thing. That's why I think this is a replacement. But this is stunning. I mean, the inside is really in great shape. Just the little, you know, scuffs. I know. I'm so attracted. I think because maybe our grandmothers had them, our mothers had them. You know, just a little. This one feels like, yeah, might be a little more scuff there. But. Alrighty, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Kathy Butler. Thank you, thank you. Awesome. And the other ones like Mundane New York, those go for big bucks because they're 100 years old. And a lot of the, you know, the, oh, this one goes over here. Oh, here's Kathy's. All right, put that in there. Anyway, okay. This is black glass seed beads with the teardrop. This is that collar piece I showed. This is phenomenal. This one has an opening of 16 inches. These might be acrylic, these guys here. And I don't feel the, but these are glass. And I'm going to do a starting bid. I'm going to drop it. Starting bid is going to be 22 on this. This is mid-century. It's got to be from the 60s or the 70s. And here's the clasp. Isn't that amazing? And if you're just arriving and you saw what I showed previously, the ones that I've passed on, they're now buy it nows. Hi, Miss Tegan. How you doing? Anyway, they're buy it nows, and just let me know. I can pass on this one. But it is available for $22. Buy it now. And gotta make a note here. Isn't that something? Let me show you. I don't know, it's hard to display unless it's on a bust. But still available. All these items are available. All right, I'm just going to random grab a couple of these things. These are pierced earrings. They're brass, and I love them. Look at those guys. They're pretty large. Let me get this out of the way. Oh, I gotta see my comments. Let me put this down here. Those are so cool. Starting bid will be $16 on these guys. These are really cool. Give you guys a chance to see them. This light's a little bit intense. I really like these. I think just because of the sheer size, you know. Yeah, and they're not heavy. I mean, here's the thickness. They're not heavy. They're just really, they're really pretty. I wonder what it's going to be like. Let me see if I can turn this off for a sec. Maybe less intense. Last look. Oh yeah, this is better. This is better. It's not as intense. Hi, Squeaky Clean. I need to get these other garbage off my desk. All of these silver tone. I remember watching a video of Gina's, and she had gotten this lot of jewelry, and I need to be as editorial as that, and just, you know, she'll take handfuls like this and she'll just go. That was on her earlier videos when she was doing the unboxings. I would just die laughing sometimes, and she just like, but it's funny because, you know, she could find something way down deep in the corner and zero in on it, and she would pull it out and she would go, Swarovskis, you know. I'm just like, oh my gosh, if she were one of those sniffer dogs in another life, man, we'd be finding people, drugs, and contraband. Okay. Grab one of these. Okay, I have this listed for 18. And I think on the video I just said, yeah, I know. That's somebody who's totally focused on what, you know, her natural abilities. This is really super nice. This is, you know, it's got a lobster claw I have on this one. It's a bracelet, up to 8 inches, but it can be made small, like so. I have a starting bid on this one. Of 18. Cute little copper piece. Check my emails here. I did offer this on these on pre-sale, so not to worry here. Okay. I'm going to put pass on that one. It is available as a buy it now, and let me know. Okay, my turn. Is there anyone interested in a pocketbook? I have a starting bid of $12 on this one. It's a Harry Levine 1950s. And look at this. You see this big ass smartphone? Oh, it barely fits. I might have to take the case off. Okay, so I could have lied on my last video. I thought I had my smartphone in there. I'm gonna expand it, see if I can get it in there. There we go. Oh yeah, I mean it barely fits, but at least it'll give your purse more structure. Watch me break it. Okay, my phone's in there. So this is Harry Levine or Levine, USA. This is kind of a, I want to say it's a, more of a rosy toned gold. And I couldn't find anything wrong with it. Maybe teeny tiny little bit there on the corners, but this is in really good shape. This is a 12-inch strap, so you could just, put it on like so. But everything on it is intact, and it's very clean on the inside. It doesn't stink. And there's the inside. HL USA is inscribed in there. It looks like those are like, well, the HL, I don't know if they're handwritten, but at least stamped in there. Very clean. There's the top. You can see how clean it is. There's the inside. You can see how clean it is. I wouldn't have put my phone in there if it wasn't clean. I have a starting bid of $12 on this cutie patootie, and it is 8 inches wide from here to here. It is 5 inches from top to bottom, and down here it's a minimum 1 inch. And then it has the 12-inch drop from the strap. And let you guys look at the strap. There's one side, so you can see it's in really good condition. This is where you would see the worst of the worst, I think, of damage on a purse. Especially a vintage one. So check the other side. Nothing, honey. Okay, I'm going to do pass on this one. It is still available. And let's continue on. I better put my information in there. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Sold. Thank you, darling. Definitely a usable piece, especially if you can pop in a phone in there. Alrighty. I have this really cool belt. I'm just going to put the starting bid in there just to get it going. I had it for 28. I'll do it for 22. Yeah, I know. Well, they're great for display. You can put it up on a shelf with other vintage items like hat boxes and all of that. This is 27 inches, and these are 2-inch square. So if you have like a 20, and there's really, I mean, you could make it smaller, probably, but I don't think you can make it bigger. But look at those shields. It's almost like it's good for cosplay, but I'm doing this one now for $22, and it's hammered on the inside. I know, Gina's probably laughing because I brought up cosplay. Well, I don't associate jewelry with cosplay, you know, like Comic-Con and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, some kids do get dressed up in there. But, I mean, look, a Chewbacca thing going on, don't you think? Anyway, that's available for $22. It's 27 inches, 27. And it would have to be kind of a net situation. Yeah, I wish it was longer. I think, you know, I mean, especially if you're into reselling, if you had something that was more adjustable, more more friendly to, you know, the general masses, that that would be fair. But this one's item specific. All right, over here. Consignment pieces. I know it's right here. It's, oh, here it is. I mean, I think I can find stuff better on a messy desk than I can on a clean desk. I mean, this is a lot of space for me. I don't have a brand on these, but they're really pretty. Aren't those pretty? Lavender. I mean, this is great for, you know, Easter, spring. Good morning, sister. Cute little name or face badge there. So starting bid on this one, $18. Morning. So morning, since we're in the afternoon, you are probably Hawaii or further east or further west. Those are cute. These are very nice. And these are, oh, I didn't write down the length. Two and a half inches. Oh, you're in California? Hey, Nikki, how's it going? How you guys doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Heidi said 18. Okay, we sold to Heidi. Cool. Thank you, Heidi. Yeah, they're cool. They're really cool. These go down here. Okay. Alrighty, I have these are the Carol Duplays, and what I understand, I mean, Carol Duplays was an accountant or a bookkeeper for Miriam Haskell, which is why she has this style clasp right here. It's marked Duplay or Dalplay, or anyway, this is 30 inches, and this is quite nice. It has the spacer beads in between. And I have a starting bid of $22. $22. So in the 80s, Carol went and decided to go on her own in New York to create jewelry. But I'm sure she, you know, had the blessings of the Haskell Company, because she, you know, was using their clasp right there. This can just pop over your head like so. And it's a great layering piece. It's beautiful. It's long. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy probably knows all about, I didn't get that information from Kathy, but I bet she knew that. I bet she did. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Kathy Butler. Thank you. I think I said, did I say 32 inches? It's 30 inches. Anyway, it's not important. Okay, CB. I'm going to just cross off, because that'll confuse me if I see Carol Duplays on, and I go, oh, wait a minute, was she in the chat? No, she was not. All right, I'm going to kind of paw through here a little. Oh, this Monet piece, this is so sweet. Oh my gosh, you collect trinket boxes. I mean, this, you know, a jewelry manufacturer, creator, when they do trinket boxes, they kind of just make them like jewelry box, true, you know, true to jewelry. This is so cute. This little guy. It's marked Monet 2010 on the bottom. And you got a little soldier, a gift, a teddy bear. And then on the inside you got like a little dangly star. It is so cute, and you could put something in there, tiny as it is. You could definitely do that. Hi, Lisa. Hi. I have a starting bid of 28 on this one. There we go, 28. Gabapentin? I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it's some sort of herb. Anyway, so 28 on this one, starting bid. There's the back. Oh, it's for anxiety? Well, yeah, it's a little bit of snuff or something. I don't know. Something that makes you happy can go in here. It is a Christmas stocking, you know. Okay, I'm going to do pass. It is now a buy it now. And we will go from there. Be right on here. So I don't lose track. Well, I'm glad you guys arrived here. Happy to have you. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget. I mean, you know, I'm getting there on the subscribers, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay, so the other one, oh, I love this one. This is so pretty. Put in the starting bid, but it is so lovely. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Kind of a smoky blue with the blue enamel edges. Do a starting bid. Thank you, Nikki. Starting bid is going to be $18 on this one. It is 15 to 17 inches in length, and these are kind of smoky blue, faceted glass. This is glass. And here is your closure right there. This is really pretty. I mean, I love pretty jewelry. Let's see. Okay, Miss Nikki, thank you so much. Thank you, darling. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Miss Nikki. Thank you, thank you. It's your first purchase with me, Nikki. And if you want to email me, I'm right up there, and you can tell me how you want me to bill you. Yes, congratulations. There's this really cool ring in here. It's called Charles Albert. And I just thought that it was just such a gorgeous piece. It's a lab created sapphire, but it has a chip. And these are out there on the internet, you know, for like at least 150, but it does have a chip. A very, very minute, it almost just looks like a flea bite. But this is like, look at it, look at that stone. And you can kind of see behind it that it's got like this, you can see the blueness, it's like a sea blue. I think if I can get, yeah, you can see the reflection off there. Look at the, it's just so pretty. And on the inside, it is marked Charles Albert right in there. And the size on this is 6 1/4. It's never going to fit me, at least not properly. So on this one, on this one is starting bid is going to be $50. Now it is a 6 1/4. I know, doesn't it? but this is never going to fit me properly. It's too big for this finger and not big enough for the other ones. So, yeah. But it does have that little, oh my gosh, just, I wish you guys can see the, let me see if I can go from behind here and, oh no, that's too bright. I want to be able to stick a light behind there because it is just amazing. The color is just, you know, and then you have this area right here that allows all that light to come through. I mean, the blue in this is crazy. Yeah, I just popped these on this morning. Peel and sticks. Oh, tip it up? Okay. Oh, yeah. You see the blueness? And it does register as sapphire. It is not on precious metal, but I'm more than positive it's lab created, because who could afford a real sapphire like that? Not me. I'm going to do a pass on that one. It is available. Just wanted everybody to have an opportunity. And this one, oh, I didn't even put the price on the bag, but I kind of remember because, and it does have a little chippy chip. I need to write on here. Yeah, it would, huh? Yeah, this is one of the consignment pieces, but, you know, lab created sapphires are really nice. I think they're more clear, but I personally like the, the stone, the real thing. I like the natural. Okay. All right, so this is Murano. I'm calling it Murano style. Yeah, that's what I meant. Real stones. This is Murano style. Okay, because it does come back as Murano glass on, Google Lens. There's the clasp right there. However, there's no marks on this. It does show the little Millefiori beads here. These are, these two items right here come back similar, or these three. They come back, Venetian or Murano style. These are not wedding cake beads, but these are fabulous beads. And then I noticed while I was showing it on my video, there is a chip right there. And I don't know if that happened during shipping or if who I bought it from didn't notice it. Because you can see, how it could escape your vision. But these are fabulous. And this is 36 inches. 36 inches of gorgeous beads. And I'm going to drop the starting bid on this one. I had it for 48. I'm going to do 38 on this one. $38 for 36 inches of these gorgeous, gorgeous beads. Look at those. This one has that, this has a texture to it. I don't think that's glass, actually. But the rest are. This one's fabulous. Put it on me. This one you can just pop over your head. I like this one. Alrighty, look at this. See how long that is? But this is really nice. And I know a lot of people don't like damaged things, but on vintage pieces, you're going to find a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I know the colors are crazy. Well, Tegan, you're in Europe. I mean, do you see beads like this? You know, maybe from Italy. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna put sold down. Sold to Miss Heidi. Oh wait, nope. Sorry, we got an auction. That came in. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, that came in. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Heidi. Lisa's in at 42. Yeah, these are really cool. Now these, yeah, those. And then you have these dichroic. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Oh, yeah? Okay. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. You won't be disappointed. These are really cool. And I still haven't mailed your package. I was gonna do it Thursday, so yeah, this'll all be included. Sorry. But I do plan on shipping this week. So that's my plan. Well, it will. Things will be shipped this week, for sure. And you will, well, where you are, you'll get it in no time. Oh, over here, Jeanette, over here. Okay. I didn't get a chance to research this as far as celebrities' connection with Miriam Haskell. But again, they use the same clasp, and I believe, and Kathy, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was a design that was patented by Miriam Haskell. The patents, you know, they run out. So, and then they're available to other people. So this is really lovely. This is 34 inches of wooden beads. So this is starting bid $16 on this. And it is 34 inches. Yeah, but again, patents run out, right? So other people can, you know, grab them. But this is marked celebrity. Really nice set of celebrity beads. But I don't know what the connection with celebrity is and Miriam Haskell. I do know the connection, like with a lot of the designers who actually worked with Haskell. Okay, I'm going to do a pass on this one. Very lightweight wooden beads. This is still available, 16, and I will put it in the what am I trying to say? Recap. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I'll do a recap at the end. Oh, I have these really fabulous screwback earrings. Oh my gosh. These are gold plated. They are fabulous. These are got to be from the 60s or the 70s. Because back in the 60s, they had big, bold earrings. Look at this. My sister-in-law is watching. She probably wore these back in the 60s. I have a $12 starting bid on these. Oh, you were? You're younger than I am. I was trying to put them on so I can wear them today, but you know, I don't have a lot of practice with screwback earrings. But I didn't want to, I don't even want to suggest that this get changed because they are gold plated, which also indicates age because, you know, in this day and age, they wouldn't do that with metal earrings. These are definitely metal. And I was able to get one of them clean because that little makeup bit comes off, but these are fabulous. And these might end up in my earring displays out here, so, well, they probably will because I think they are just cool. They are the coolest. So I'm going to do pass on these, but these are not going to go like into, you know, the yard sale or, you know, craft bags or anything because I think these are iconic. They're iconic. Where am I with stuff? Okay, so this is actual jade or jadeite and sterling. It's a little sterling ball there. It's a little stretchy. Beautiful jade. This is one of the consignment pieces. So the starting bid will be $28. Just a beautiful stretchy. And it fits nice. You know, it's maybe a little loose on my size 7. But you kind of need it a little stretch to get it off. This almost looks like it, you know, like you would use it on, no, you couldn't use this on a Pandora. The hole's too small. I'll do a pass on that one. But again, it will be on the recap. And I would just let you guys know that the recap for anybody who is new to my channel, my lives, the recap I usually put on the replay. I will note the timestamp so that, you know, you don't have to, you know, plow through 2.5 hours worth of video. Okay, so this is really nice. I don't know if this, I don't think this is, I don't know. Somebody made it. Let me put it that way. Somebody made this. These are really cool. Manufactured piece or had a designer piece or, you know, whatever. These are halite, which is, you know, a dyeable stone. And then it has these really cool earrings that go with it. These are pierced. Oh, that's cool. I think it's more of maybe, they're not identical, but because these skulls are a little smaller. But this is fully adjustable. Do a starting bid. $20. I just dropped the price a little bit on this one, just a tad. Okay, so this means what's going on here? Whoops, where'd you go? Maybe if I put them on the little holder, you'd see them better, right? I saw somebody had like these little tiny busts. I think I might get them like for showing off necklaces, or not necklaces, but bracelets, because it's hard to show bracelets sometimes, I think, unless, you know. So there's that. Or we can turn it this way. There's that. Okay. Anybody need a stretch? Need to get a beverage or anything? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so right on here. Oh, here's a Murano glass piece. I love this. Beautiful. Murano. This is marked Murano, so. And this was in the video. Look at that. It says Murano Vetro on the back. Murano. And there, I don't know, this slides a little bit right here. It is on a kind of, I don't know, faux suede or just velvet. It's very soft. And it is 17 inches wearable. Okay, let's see what this does. And there's nothing wrong with this one. This one's not chipped. So I have a starting bid of $28. And get a close-up of the detail on there. Look at those millefilores just floating in there like little gems in the sea. And it almost looks like that's like rocks at the, this is just my interpretation, because you know, you interpret art every different way. But it's like those are rocks in the bottom of the sea, and that's all water, and then you have your little, I don't know, you can call them stingrays or maybe jellyfish or whatever. It just looks so peaceful. And then, you know, you've got the back there, and then you've got the Murano right there. And there's the side view. This is just so beautiful. There goes the big head again. She's got a really big head. Let me put it back in here. put this one aside. Do some more of this. Oh, do you guys want to see another purse? I mean, I'm just going to show it to you guys. It's hard for me to do it on a video. Let me grab it. It's over here. Don't look at my butt. This is like so classy. Janda in the cam. Yeah, my big head. Okay, look at this. Look at this. She's so big. I mean, skinny and tall. Okay. But this, I couldn't show it on any of my videos because it's just too big. I can do it here though. This away. Oh man, it's raining. It is really raining. Who knows? We might lose power. Isn't this snazzy? I mean, doesn't this like reek of the 60s? And on the inside, it says Dover, made in the USA. You're going to have to add a chain. It's probably going to need like a triangle link. And, you know, you can grab any chain. I mean, I got, you know, thick chains or anything, you know. And what is that? Looks, oh, that's just some schmutz. That'll come off. And it's got a zipper interior. Everything works. It doesn't stink. It doesn't, it's very clean on the inside. I always look when they're hinged like this. I look to make sure that there is no damage here, because that's usually where the damage happens, is right there, or anything on here like scuffing or anything like that. I mean, it does show, you know, its age. I don't see any problems on the corners or on the hinges or anything on the inside. It feels really good. I think this was actually stored properly, but look. I mean, who would have thought that they thought ahead of time to put this, my big fat smartphones in there, and then on the sides, I mean, you got a pocket for cash, but on the sides you can put like a couple, you can put your key to your house, key to your car, right there in the, I mean, look at how much room you have. Lipstick, whatever you need. Oh, I have and this is, I have a starting bid of, oh, I didn't put the starting bid on here. I have a starting bid of $15, and yeah, the brand is Dover USA, and it's, what else was I going to say about this? Slipped my mind. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at how snazzy that is. You just tuck it right under your arm and you're just like in business. I wonder where Dover, USA, where they, I mean, is that in like a New York accessory, vintage accessory? I mean, the patent leather on this is real glossy. You do see a little bit of squares, scratching. So there's that. Okay, I'm going to put pass on it. I just think it's super cool. This is not something that I'm going to get rid of anytime soon. So if you are interested in it for $15, it's yours. What did I call it? What did I call it? Anyway, you're reading my mind. It's patent leather. You know, little girls' shoes and fancy shoes were made out of this stuff back in the day. Back in the day. But, you know, these two bags that I have, they actually are in really good shape. I like finding things in good condition. but I almost forgot about it. Okay, look at these earrings. Look at these earrings, I tell you. These are clip-ons. How fun are those? Those are springtime, don't you think? I have $12 on these, and I think I'm going to put them on. Okay. Oh wait, these need adjustment. I might have to pass on these because I think these need like adjustment. I don't know if these can be. These might have to go into craft because see this part right here, too loose. So I'm going to put pass on this one. I probably will not bring it to the recap. I mean, this one works fine, but that's kind of annoying when, I mean, I can't try on every single thing that I buy. So there's that. Okay, so I have this JJ brooch. This is kind of a, I want to say it's gunmetal. Hi Night Train. Look at you. Look at you. Okay, starting bid on this one is, I'll drop the price. I'll do $9 starting bid. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you. What'd you have, Gina? Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Heidi. Thank you so much. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. And, yeah, I think that today's a good day. Ground turkey burger, black beans, and fried onions. Sounds lovely. What kind of, I mean, my favorite onion, I love yellow onions. And I really like the Maui yellow onions the best, but you can't get them in the States. You have to go to Hawaii to get them, to eat them. And I mean, I really, really love yellow onions. I didn't, at one time I didn't want to ever eat onions in my life. But, yeah. But they're really good. Anybody want to, this is a replica, sweet white onions. I wish I could get, ooh, sweet, yeah. I wonder if we can get them in the States. This is a $20 replica coin. It's not a real one, from 1776. You know, this is the sesquicentennial of the United States, and you know, you might want to be patriotic on 4th of July. And this, I think, is unisex. This is got a 24-inch chain, nice chain. But hey, commemorative I have a starting bid of $8 on this one. If you are interested, we're going to go quickly through some of these. But 1776, it is a replica, the $20 coin. Just happened to be in this lot. So I'm going to do, I'm just going to, I'll hit pass on this one. I'm sure this was probably vintage 1976, so this is probably 25 years old. No, 50 years old, because it has the spring ring clasp. There. Okay, let's see what else is here. Let me know if there's, okay, let me do this. Right here, this is a hinge bracelet. Starting bid is $12 on this. It's silver tone. At first I thought this was a skeleton, but it's like a maiden or a lady, and this is, you know, base metal, but it's vintage, and it looks like it's also missing. This can be easily taken care of right there with a little chain and some jump rings, and you got that all back together. But I don't know if this, let me put the, no glue. So this is $12. But look, you can see where I would have thought that that's like a skeleton. But when you look at it close, it looks like, you know, like a lady's. It's just that the black wore off or something. Okay, I'm gonna pass on that one. Part of the recap. No, in case somebody wants them, I'll just stick them over there. I have all these cute little guys here. Is this the druzy? Here's the druzy piece. This one is, it's like a kind of a gold tone over copper. I like the way it's finished here. You got the copper back here. There is like a little tiny hole there. You know, people do things just like for signature. I don't know what that hole's for. No signature on the piece. Beautiful druzy. It's very smooth and nice on the inside. The size is 6.5, but I can let you guys be the judge. Let's see. I'm trying to think where I had my. It's not lost. I saw it here this morning. But anyway, I did already check the measurement on this. It's 6.5. I have a starting bid. Starting bid of $18. This druzy druzy piece. This is really cool. But you can see where it kind of gradiates from this gold tone to copper. And then on the inside, it's got like a little silver tone in there. Pretty cool. do a pass on that one. Oh, okay. Now I get what you're talking about. Yes, it's the Murano piece. Well, the Murano style. Got to be careful when calling something that isn't marked. But I mean, all indicators came back to Murano. So, but again, but yeah, it's a beautiful necklace. Okay, just kind of going through these. I'm almost done with this consignment lot. Okay, these are glass. They're very pretty. They're kind of, but see, what's really throwing me off, I know that I tested these as glass. They're very consistent in color. And then one of these has a missing rhinestone, like right there. But it's really pretty. This one is a 14-inch drop because there's no clasp. Starting bid on this one is $18. I would love to try and come on this week, you know, do like a little coffee or tea kind of thing. Put it on the bust. It's got this cute little tassel here. Okay, so let me go this way. But you can see that this almost looks like that jadeite glass because I have a collection of this right here. Of this and, you know, cups and actually, you know, if you're familiar with jadeite glass, there is a jadeite line called Jeanette, which I have. And actually it was interesting because the set belonged to my husband's side of the family. But anyway, I just fell in love with it. I love the colors. You know, Martha Stewart revived it. So I think Martha Stewart revived it back. Oh, thank you very much, Heidi. Sold to Heidi. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you do? What are you going to do with them? Are you going to put them like, I know a lot of people put those picture frames and they use a lot of brooches and earrings too, you know. My sister-in-law has one. It's a Christmas tree in a velvet frame and it's framed very fancy. It's large. It's large, very large. Anyway, so she puts it out every year, but most of them are really, they're just vintage brooches and maybe single earrings. They're so cool. Okay, so this one is this one has like the, I don't think it's sterling. It has like the copper coming through on the back here. And I didn't test this. doesn't look sterling. If you are interested in this one, no, I'm going to go, I'll just put it up for, oh, just use them as enhancers. Oh yeah, put them on necklaces, duh. Yeah, that's really classy. So I've got a starting bid on this one of 22. It is not sterling. If you're interested in this stone, I mean, it's mostly about the stone. These stones, these jadeite pieces right here, they can, you know, be up there in price. Most of you guys would know more than I do, but these lavender jade pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and put pass on it. But again, this will be part of the, I don't know, the recap. Okay, Lucky Brand. Let's put it right out there right now. Starting bid is going to be $12. Starting bid. Now, I'm going to try and get this to where it is. Oh, it should be pretty easy. Oh, there we go. Starting bid 12 on the Lucky Brand. Look at that. And what I like about Lucky Brand is that it is okay to wear it backwards. It is. And here is the extender. So this one can be worn as 18 inches to 19 inches on the wearable part. The drop is all the way to is 16 and a half inches. So here you go. Multi-tiered. And then you have this down here. I like this. And this articulates. It does, or it did. Maybe it doesn't anymore. Yeah, you can flip it around. I'm just going to keep it moving. If you see something you like, say something. That's all. Rhinestones. These are all prong set. This properly. There we go. Okay. These almost have like a very light blue, like a look to them. These are all prong set. It does have a lobster claw right there. And here is the back. how they are linked together like so. Starting bid is, I have 18 on this one. Oh, size is 18.5 to 20 inches. Thank you, Heidi. I know, I love a good prong set rhinestone. Looks like flower power. Really nice. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Miss Heidi. Thank you, honey. This is unbranded. Kind of reminds me of what you just looked at. This one is a little bit fiddly. I had a pickle of a time undoing this one, but you know, it's nobody's fault. It's just these guys tend to get involved. They're very selfish necklaces, let me put it that way. Okay. They don't care about you. These guys just don't care about you. This is 4-tier, unbranded. It has the dream catcher. Starting bid, $12. And I'm pretty sure that's probably, yeah, probably dyed howlite, I'm guessing. Just a really nice costume piece. Oh, length, 14 to 16 inches, wearable, you know, around the neck. And then drop is approximately 15.5, somewhere's around there. I'll give you a look on here to get an idea that how far it drops. And I'm sure it will straighten out quite nicely once it stops being so selfish. Sorry. I'm gonna go pass on that one. Okay, absolutely. Thank you so much, Heidi. Yeah, no problem. And I'll put the timestamp for the recap in the title. Okay? So you can go right to it. I think I have one more. Oh, this is pretty. All right, I'm going to show these because I love them. I might even put them on. I probably should have them on so that y'all can see them. I mean, these are gorgeous. The starting bit in here and then These are starting bid 18. They're glass. But aren't those pretty? Those are so pretty. They're not sterling, but they are glass. Look at that. I'm gonna put them on. I'm putting them on. I think they're so pretty. Wow, I like them. Last look before I put them on. Just wear them for the rest of the day, unless somebody buys them. Okay, so these are for sale. Take this off so you can get an idea. Isn't it clashing with this beautiful amber? Oh my God, that's so lovely. Okay, so now you can see. Love it. Okay. Here's the other lucky, yeah, here's this one. Nice Lucky brand. Again, the classic chain. The little 4-leaf clover. This amazing piece here. It's most likely dyed howlite. But again, I don't know the ins and outs of Lucky brand and their materials that they use. I just know that they have cool jewelry. That's all. So there's the pendant. And, oh, let me put pass on this one. Oh, this one's 18. So that I must have put in the right one. So the length, put a length on here. What a ding dong. Oh, here it is. Why would I put 19 to 18 inches? That's ridiculous. That makes no sense. It might be, oh, 19 to, no, I'm gonna redo this one. Here I'm asking you, why would I do that? You know, and how are you supposed to know? Alrighty, 18 inches. Okay, it's the smallest. And then 19 inches is the longest, so 19 and a half. Okay, I have it down for $18. Really cool. This is Lucky brand. Oh, I like that. It might stay on me too. 18 inches, folks. Or $18, folks. It is 18 inches, but you know. Oh, these are cool. All right. That's empty. This is no good. Put out there. This is a lovely set. It does show some wear. Now remember, you know, jewelry has been loved by someone else, but this is fabulous. This I believe to be abalone with a coating on it. Now you can see it way better. Oh my goodness. Get my nails out of the way. Kind of distracting. And then, you know, it's got this color. I kind of think of this as maybe a picture hanging kind of bail, picture hang. Did I create something new? Is that new? Picture hanging pendant or bail. So there's this. This has it's 16 to 18 and a half inches on that. However, I'm going to put the pass on here. That was for this necklace. Okay, so there's this right here. And then you have the matching earrings. Aren't those cute? I have a starting bid. Starting bid is $18 on the necklace and the earrings. Those are the earrings, and here's the necklace. There you have it. $18 for the set. And that looks a lot, you know, it's hard for me to tell because it's under something, but I'm pretty confident that's abalone under there. I mean, I've been around a lot of abalone in my life. And if you haven't seen it, I did a whole series about abalone. I'm not a series, a video about abalone and why there's a moratorium on abalone. You can't, on the California coast, you cannot, it is against the law to harvest abalone, period, until the government says it's okay. I'm glad we got the crab back, so. I think we have the red abalone, and there's different types of abalone out there. But yeah, check that video out in my playlist. Oh. They're very slow moving but very strong creatures, and just all muscle. All muscle. Very, very little, you know, guts in there, but it's really cool. I mean, anyway, onward. Let's put this in here. But yeah. This is a cute little ring. This is, I believe it's pink jade or quartz or something. Don't have my Presidium. This is 8 3/4, so it is a little bit big on me. It is not sterling. This is costume metal, but that's a real stone. Looks like pink quartz. Could be jade. I don't know. Have a good price on it though. $16. It's 8 3/4, 8.5 to 8 3/4. I couldn't get it's like in between 8.5 and 8 3/4. $16. Just remember, everything's available. Just because they put pass on it doesn't mean that it's gone forever. Okay. Oh, I need to write on there. We're almost done with these few pieces, and then I think I have, did I do both of those? Oh, let's just switch a little bit. I'm going to switch it up. More black glass. This is vintage. This has got some age to it. look, right there. I mean, just right there. Just take a look. It's, you know, any surface plating is probably gone. Yeah, it does look like it may have had some surface plating there. But these are beautiful. These are a little bit bigger gauge than the Carol Duplace. These are 24 inches, yes, 24 inches. Right here. Kind of stuck on the $18 thing, but these will be starting bid $18. It's a little bit shorter. Well, the Carol Duplace came down to right about here. So $18 starting bid on these guys. They're fabulous. Yeah, I think I'm going a little bit quicker now, but you can always tell me to knock it off and stop going so fast. But I have like a lot of jewelry here, so I think I might be coming on this week, maybe, you know, finding a little sliver of time just to pop on and, you know, go through some of the jewelry. I do have 2 pairs of earrings here. I don't know what this is. I mean, it could be bone. These are pierced. But they're a swirl. I don't know what that is, what that material is. These guys, they're pierced and they go from one side to the other. I think there's a term for that. I don't know what it is. Starting bid is going to be 16 on these guys. Right there. And right. Yeah. It's going to take me a little while to get through the recap because I did show a lot of jewelry here, so there we have it. This is the last one from this lot. And then I'll start working on the recap because I've really got some really pretty things over here to share, and I'd like to share that as soon as possible. These are quite nice. These are natural pearls and this lovely rhinestone. These are actually quite nice. And okay, so I based my price on my own personal research. You can see the color there. And I actually had these at 22, but I'm going to do a starting bid of 18 on these. Freshwater, look at, they're nice. These are quite pretty. And then they have the little rhinestone drop here. These actually go with what I'm wearing too. A lot of jewelry you can make work really nice with what you're wearing. Like, you know, I would never pick like this and these to wear at the same time, but it works, I think. Jewelry's supposed to be fun, right? So I am going to do my recap now, and my recap is at the 2-hour mark. That is so great. That is so great. I'm excited about that. So I can put in the title, recap, you know, and the timestamp of the recap. Anyway, so then I have all these cute little bags. Can't wait to start using those. All these cute bags. All right. I'm going to put them, there's a spot right here. Oh, wait, I have one more item. Like these are ear huggers, I think. You put them on your ear like that. Looks like a gargoyle, and they're all over the place price-wise, but I think if you get them from certain places, you know, you're paying like in the hundreds for, I don't know if they're by the pair, but you put your little ear in there, the whole ear. The gargoyle starting bid. I don't know how that fell out of the, you know, maybe it's got legs. Well, it kind of does. Starting bid $16 on this. It's brass or that kind of thing. Let's see if I can get a close up on his face. Is there a face? Yeah, there it is. There's the face right there. Okay, so this will be the first piece from the recap. So this is the first piece of the recap. And you can also just do, you know, you could make me an offer. You can email me an offer from this point on. So I had this at 16. I have the freshwater pearl at 8. Is it 18? Yeah, 18. These guys at 18. These are just beautiful. Those are at 18. Come on. There we go. Those are at 18. Right there. And right on here. Freshwater pearl. And these are going to be best offer. I mean, you can offer me something else if you want. It's fine. Anytime there's a pass, then you just make me an offer. Okay. I have the Dover, USA pocketbook for 15. Patent leather. This cute little abalone set right there. I had for 18. Comes with the earrings. These interesting curlicues. I don't know what the material is, but you know, it's pierced halfway, you know, it kind of incorporates your ear into the design kind of thing. This is lavender jadeite. I had for 22. This I have for 18. This is the just vintage black glass. Here you can tell the age. It's probably from the 50s, 60s. And it's 24 inches. Black glass. And remember, make me an offer. I'm reasonable. Okay, this one doesn't go in that bag. had the 1776 replica 20. This way I have for $8. I'm not bothering to type them up in the chat because, you know. Okay, so I have the size 6 1/4 Charles Albert lab created sapphire alchemia, whatever, ring. 6 1/4. Had that for 50. You can kind of see the beautiful blue. So this one's 50. The hinged bracelet I have for 12. Oh, these really dynamite brass earrings for 16. Again, these are so cool. Don't forget these 18. I forget what I had. I think I had 18 on this one. So, just so you know, 18, 18. This feels like quality. Really cool stone in there. This for 20. Dia de los Muertos. We have, plus the matching earrings, $20. There. This is the multi-tiered. I have this for 16. Oh, wait a minute, no, $12. $12 on this one. The multi-tier. There's no name. This is like four necklaces in one. This one. You can always go back in the chat or in the video and see what it really looks like if you want. So that goes in there. You stay here. Okay, this is the 27-inch belt for $22. 27-inch aluminum belt. I'm not taking it out of the bag. The celebrity wooden necklace. This is 34 inches, $16. It's by Celebrity. This is Murano glass. I have this for 28 on this one. And if you want to see these close up, I did a video this last week of these items. I think it was on Friday or Saturday. So if you want to see some close up or on these consignment pieces. And then I did my own subsequent ones after that. So back in here, I'm worried that that's going to get scratched. So I'm going to protect it. Preview, prequel. So funny. Gina's putting up her video for Taco Tuesday. She's so clever with her titles. That goes in there. All right. Oh, this beautiful. Okay, I gotta show this on the bust. This one's 16 inches. Right here. And I have $22 on that. It's 16 inches. Beautiful. Beautiful. I tell ya. Okay. Oh, the Monet. I'm surprised this didn't get sold, but this is cool. $28 on the Monet trinket box. There's the front. There's the inside. $28. There are people who do actually collect those, and yeah, I think somebody out there will know who that is. Between 8.5 and 8 3/4, this little pink quartz ring. It could be jade, but it's so close on the Presidium, you know. And this is not sterling. I have $16 on that. Another Lucky brand. This one I have $12 on. Again, when you store these, I usually hang these kinds on like a hook, so they're you know, ready, because sometimes I just don't have time to fiddle fart with. Okay, well, you saw it before. This is the Lucky brand, and this one is $12. One's 18 to 19 inches wearable. The druzy, copper druzy. This one is 6.5, size 6.5, and I have it for $18. And I did manage to get it, but look at how much it takes on your hand. It doesn't fit me correctly, but it is adjustable, so just know that. And the Kate Spade, Seafoam, Kate Spade. I have that one for $30. Like so. Anything else? Just a few more. I don't want to bore everybody to tears. This chunky monkey right here, I have for $12. All right, got that one. Keep me awake, folks. Say hi in the chat, please. Please. Okay, this one, I decided not to, and I'll explain why. I just didn't want to put this one up because it just didn't look right. So if you're interested in this one, let me know, but it is really worn. And I couldn't figure out a way to salvage it to make it look better, you know? So I'm just gonna, if you buy something and you want that, just let me know. This is jade and sterling. Right here. I have this for $28. Stretchy. Little copper heart. I have this for $18. Very simple, very cute. 8 inches, but you can make it small. Hey, Lisa. Here I am on my recap, and I'm going, am I by myself? And then these guys, these really cool earrings. I mean, $12. I mean, they're screwbacks, but they're also 12 karat gold plated. So these are cool. Hi, T-Gun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. But yeah, I went through the recap. The recap's at 2-hour mark, which I think is pretty good, actually. So if there's anything else I can do, let me know. I still have, like, from the videos. If you see anything in the videos, let me know. I still have those items. I think I sold 2 items from the videos. You know, the vertical one just didn't turn out great at all. So I won't be doing that again. I still have some like brooches and necklaces and the rest of these. I think I'm going to try and condense all this stuff. I mean, I have some $8 necklaces here that I didn't get to. So no, it hasn't. I haven't even brought it up. I will put that up now. Yes, this is Luke Lameth. I didn't get a chance to put this up. Dang. This is fabulous. It's got some weight to it, but it's fabulous. So I have this at 48. So if you're interested, let me know. You know me, I take offers. So let me know. And that is a killer price. No, I never got to it. Dang it. But yeah. And the findings are sterling. So Luke uses sterling. I didn't realize I had this until I started cleaning up this room. And I go, wow. So, yeah, $48 or best offer. Those are nice little chunks. And it's 1, 2, 3. There's 5 strands. It's not dyed. It is not dyed. I'm just going to go ahead and I need to clear out my room here. So I'm going to put sold, you know. Plus, you know, I love my customers. I love my subscribers. And, you know, we become friends. And, you know, you're welcome, darling. All right, I gotta write that down. But yeah, it's marked LUC 925. Yeah. Yeah, it's marked LUC 925. It's Lucas Lameth. And I've had his pieces quite a bit, and they're very, very sought after. And this is for Lisa. Thanks for hanging out with me till the bitter end. And yeah, if you want to scan through those videos again, just do it like at 1.5 speed. because I do put the pricing on there. So there is that. And you know how to get a hold of me. So yeah, that really condensed. That Lucas Lameth takes up a lot of space in these little containers like this. So I don't mind. I don't mind. Must have been in here for, you know, must have been in there for, I don't know, how long? A few months, a few years. Anyway, so I'm going to go. I'm going to put this up on public and put the recap at the 2-hour mark. So that's where I'm headed right now, and then I'll be invoicing probably, I don't know if it's going to be later today or maybe tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow? I can invoice in the morning because I don't have anything pending until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So between now and tomorrow morning, they'll be invoiced. Alrighty. Mwah. Bye. Oh, over here. Thank you, Gina, for modding.